Welcome in, Caleb Tallman, Team F1 Sports. I'm joined with Coach Bell of Carolina International School. Coach, y'all had a big first-round win as y'all took down Avery, and now you're going to play host to Robbinsville, one of the teams we cover in our area. Thank you for joining us first off, and just tell us as we get started here, as you're gracious enough to give us a few minutes of your time. Tell us about your first-round win y'all had. Obviously, you got to have that one at home. Always good to come away with a playoff win, right?
Oh, absolutely. We're extremely excited. In school's history, first time ever winning a playoff game. So we're excited. Been there throughout the 3 or 4 years that I've been there. Just couldn't get over the hump, but we were able to do it. So it's kind of like a little monkey off our back. Course, it's real great to have the home court, have our fans there, administration staff, student body. So we're excited, to have that opportunity and get over those nerves of playing in the first playoff. So it really helped out a lot. So I'm excited.
Yeah, and I just got to ask you one more question about that first round game. I think anyone that goes and looks at Max Preps is going to notice, and tell me if I'm saying this name right, Kimon Power. Am I saying that one right?
Come on, Power.
Come on. Come on, Power. I'm bad with names. Everyone that watches our show knows I'll mess up my own name sometimes. But yeah, 38 points in the first round playoff game. I guess he decided he was going to get y'all over the hump.
And we appreciate it. We appreciate it so much. No, he was locked in, and he was focused, and he just had one of those great games. I hope it continues to carry on, as long as we continue to play. So I'm excited for him and everybody else. But yeah, he really put on the show for us, and we truly appreciate all his hard work that he's been doing, not just that game, but throughout the entire year. Especially being a National Honor Society young man, and plus with a GPA of 4.1, we're extremely excited for his leadership off the floor as well as on the floor.
Yeah, that's outstanding. Yes. It's always great to get good performances on the floor, but off the floor sometimes a little more important in life. But y'all also have, just looking at your Max Preps, you've got 3 other kids in double figures. Davion Featherstone, I know he had a big first round game. Yes. And then Jermaine Bruton, another double figure scorer for y'all. And who's the last one I'm missing here?
Kobe.
Yeah, Kobe.
Yes. So far we've been fortunate, the guys are able to share the ball, really bind to each other. And, we were very fortunate. Hey, if you're open, make that shot and we'll keep rolling. One other guys that, kind of key to us, he's not double figures, but he really fill up the stat sheet, and that's TJ Solomon. We're around the kid, all them real great. So we're just fortunate enough to where the guys are, making the shots and they're sharing the ball. So we're excited about that.
Absolutely. If you just share with us real quick, Coach, and then we'll talk about your Robbinsville matchup a little bit. Okay. I always like when I have a coach that coaches at a private or a charter school a little bit. Just share a little bit about Carolina International, exactly, how y'all go about getting your players, what y'all's schools, maybe motto or what you guys are trying to accomplish, outside of athletics as well, as a charter school in the state of North Carolina.
Okay. Well, we are an international school and we're excited. The school's all about global perspective education and making sure all the kids are well-rounded, not just for the local area, but for global side. But just making them understanding how different lives of citizen society work as a culture and be able to take that forth as they move forth into the community outside to become better citizens. That's the real strength. Now, being a charter school, you're in a situation to where you are going against the public schools and private schools and getting kids. Which is an uphill battle, but it's well worth it. We're a small school setting, been established since I think in the 2000s, moved over to our new area since 2010. But like I said, we get our kids, one thing is that we don't have a district location where you're locked in, which is good for us. However, it's a lottery system for us. And being a lottery, the guys might want to come, but depending on the size of that particular class, you may or may not get in. So it's a flip of the coin. Hopefully they do, but then if not, they're placed on what is called a waiting list, and hopefully they do eventually get in. So it's kind of tough, but we fight through it to try to do the best we can with what we have and go from there.
So you're not one of those private schools, obviously. You can't just go down to the 4A school down the street and say, "Hey, I want that 6'8" kid."
It'd be nice. It would be nice, but no, we're like, hey, check out the academics. You like it, you still have to apply. you can be the 6'8" kid, great, but if you apply, you may or may not get in. And you know, we don't have any control over that. And you know, hopefully the numbers do pan out, they do get in. If not, they're sometimes placed on a waiting list, and you know, hopefully the waiting list goes down and they might get in. But you know, at some point they decide, hey, look, coach, I can't wait any longer. You know, they got to go to the school that they're designated to go to. So you know, so it's kind of tough on that part, but we play through it.
And being do y'all have any international players on your roster that you're an international school?
No, we try. we try. You know, if some of the kids do transfer over, you know, if they are international, we try to get the kids on there, but you know, it's just hard, few and far in between. So that's the whole thing. But we try.
I got you.
Yeah.
Well, tell us, as you've told us a little bit about your team, tell us what you know about Robbinsville. Obviously, they were a lower seed, but won their first round game, and now they get to travel all the way to y'all. So you do have the advantage of being at home, which we discussed. But tell us your initial thoughts and what you've been able to find out about Robbinsville and what you expect for Thursday night's game.
Well, I don't know a lot of them, going to be honest with you. I'm just trying to find out as much as possible. But like I said, these guys, I know, if you're in the playoffs, that means you come to play. So I know one thing with that type of program, they're going to play hard, competitive all the way through. They're going to fight to the very end. So, you know, anybody at this level, we just got to make sure that we're focusing on doing what we need to do to make it as hard as possible for them. So that's what I know right now, that they're going to play hard. They're going to compete. They're going to play for the 32 minutes that's out there.
Well, I appreciate you joining me, Coach. We wish y'all best of luck. Hopefully everyone has safe travels, stay injury-free, and have a great game on Thursday. But we appreciate you taking some time out of your day to speak with us, and we wish you the best of luck Thursday night.
No problem, man. Thank you for having us, and we truly appreciate all the exposure for these young men. Thank you once again. Appreciate it.
Absolutely.